You're not gonna believe this. Canada just pulled a move that left President Trump fuming. And no, this isn't about Russia or China. It's our own neighbor to the north, and they're walking away from decades of US trade loyalty like it's no big deal. Hey guys, welcome back to B27, where we break down the headlines without the spin. If you're new here, be sure to hit like, drop your questions in the comments, and subscribe for more raw takes just like this. So, let's talk about what's really going on. Back in April, President Trump dropped what he called the Liberation Day tariffs. Basically, the US slapped a 10% import tax on almost everything, and some countries even faced up to 50%. He gave everyone 90 days to cut a deal, kind of a take it or leave it approach. Now, some countries tried to talk it out with Washington. Others, they said forget it and started looking elsewhere. But Canada, they did both, and then they went global. See, instead of folding under pressure, Prime Minister Mark Carney, yeah, not Trudeau, he doubled down on cutting US dependence, and in just 6 months, Canada's already exporting less to the US and more to Asia and Europe. Their biggest flex? The LNG Canada project, a massive natural gas terminal on the west coast. It's now shipping liquefied natural gas straight to Japan and soon to South Korea and Europe too. And get this, it's faster and cheaper than US gas from the Gulf Coast. Ships from Canada reach Asia in half the time. That's a big deal. Now, the US is still Canada's biggest customer, but that grip, yeah, it's slipping. Canadian exports to the US have been dropping for 4 months in a row. Meanwhile, exports to non-US markets are way up. We're talking 8.5% growth outside the States, and that's just the start. And while Washington's pushing America first, Canada's out here signing energy and trade deals left and right. They're even moving on a pipeline deal through Quebec with a Norwegian firm. It's all part of this bigger play, make Canada an energy superpower. Economist Jeff Rubin summed it up best. Canada sells nearly all its oil and gas to the US, 97% actually. That leaves Canadian producers totally dependent on American buyers and stuck selling at a discount. But now, they're building new markets, getting better prices, and honestly, just playing smarter. Of course, it's not all smooth sailing. There's still opposition from provinces and First Nations groups, and the infrastructure isn't quite where it needs to be yet. But Carney's government is moving fast. They're also launching programs like Made in Manitoba to build local supply chains and cut out US inputs altogether. Meanwhile, Trump's team is scrambling to sign new deals. Two have been finalized, one with the UK and one with Vietnam. But talks with the EU, India, and Japan, yeah, those are stalled. So here's the question, is Canada turning its back on America, or are they just playing the global game better? Let us know what you think down in the comments. And if you like real talk, not political theater, hit that like button and subscribe to B27. We've got more videos coming that break down the biggest moves in global politics and what they mean for the US. Thanks for watching, and hey, if you think America should fight back harder or maybe even take a page from Canada's playbook, sound off below. We're listening.